Everybody has those moments in life where you've just done something so bad that you just think you're unworthy of forgiveness, or you've messed up so bad that you just can't go back and there's no point anymore. But I want to tell you that that is the exact opposite of what you should do. There's a beautiful story told by the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, where he says, a working woman had once been forgiven. She passed by a dog panting near a well. Thirst had nearly ended him, so she took off her sock, tied it to her veil, and drew up some water. Allah forgave her for that. Now, adultery in general is a big sin, but think about how bad it is if you're doing that as a profession, the regularity of it, and the fact that you're making money off of it, which is even worse. And she was forgiven for just giving water to a dog that was thirsty. That is mind-blowing. Think about how much reward you'd get for going out of your house right now and buying a meal or drink for a homeless person. Because if that's just for a dog, think about how much it is for a person. Or even better, feeding and clothing an orphan. Or think about the reward that you'd get if you help build a water well in a village that doesn't have clean water. Think about the reward you'd get from every single person who would drink from that well and every time they did it. So please, please do not think that you're too far gone to be forgiven or you're unworthy or there's no point, because there is a point. Allah understands our problems more than we do because he's the one who made us. He knows we're not perfect. He knows we'll slip up. He is the most generous, the most kind, the most loving, the most compassionate, and most importantly in this case, the most appreciative. He appreciates everything we do, every thought in our mind that we don't carry out because we know it's bad, and every deed that you do is counted many times over just because he loves us and he knows how hard it is for us. So if you ever feel like you want to be forgiven, just do something good. And if you want to stay away from that bad, do more good. Race to doing good deeds, because that will earn you Allah's mercy and forgiveness, which means that he'll forgive you for what you did in your past and he will give you the strength to avoid bad deeds eventually, inshallah.